this big stage. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there We'll start from the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who are now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this is an ugly shank. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The shotgun handoff here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. He makes something happen. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's a comeback route. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he escapes.
Ball carried by the quarterback. Huge loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, and they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. Double right. Double right.
They'll feed the back again. And he's stopped by the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Finds an open target on the left side. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 7.
The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense brings him down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do. Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he's out of bounds here on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass. The catch is made. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Throwing off play action. Moves left out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it rip. Wide open downfield. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They'll run it to the left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop.
37, LSU, 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Defense is coming after him. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll. Of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running with purpose. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Savage. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Oh, he throws it back. The pocket breaking down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Back to throw. It's Savage. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Took one last shot. With no time on the clock, though, this game is over.